Hello, Samantha Faye here. I'm so happy that you are here joining me for another edition of the Sunshine Channel. Today I'm going to talk about about jealousy and how jealousy gets such a bad rap. Jealousy is one of our basic human emotions. It is there with happiness, it's there with sadness, it's there with grief, it's there with anger. Yes, jealousy is along for the ride. Babies get jealous, animals get jealous. You see this. And so lately in readings and in topics, conversations that I've been having with friends, there's been a lot of talk about jealousy in relationships and how to be able to handle it, how to be able to nurture your way through it, how to develop trust in a bond between two in a relationship. If a partner is feeling jealous of another's actions, one, let's take a look at the silver lining first, because there is a silver lining. So when a partner is jealous of another partner's actions, when they are, let's say they're just talking at a bar with the opposite sex. Okay, so that's not a big deal, right? To most of us, that's not a big deal. For someone that has been traumatized by being with a partner that has lied to them, by being with a partner that has cheated on them, by experiencing that kind of trauma and giving trust and having that trust broken to create extraordinary amounts of heartbreak, it's important for that other partner to be able to recognize and realize that if they're meant to be, if they're going to be in a relationship, that it's important to help each other grow and help each other get through it and past it by having conversations, by nurturing, by reassuring. Reassuring is not something that is a bad thing. To hear your partner say, I am dedicated to you, that you and I are doing this together and I'm not going to stray or philander or get myself in trouble in that way, I don't see a harm or foul in having that conversation. The other silver lining with jealousy is that that it means that they care. It means that they are connected with you in a way that they don't want you to go anywhere, that they don't want you to go away. And so that's natural. Okay, so that's another silver lining. It can be flattering to have somebody feel a little bit of that butterfly or a jealous feeling. That's okay. So, where the problems start to arise and where the problems start to come up is when you take that emotion and you push it to the extreme. Okay, so with anger, then comes rage. That's a problem. Rage is a problem. When somebody is acting outside of their normal character because they are so extraordinarily angry that they're acting out of rage and can harm somebody, okay, that's a problem. Sadness turning into depression, getting to a point of being so depressed that they cannot pull themselves out of it. They start to lose weight. Their body starts to just deteriorate because of depression, that sadness that has gone unmanaged. Okay, then even happiness. Somebody is so happy all the time, they are living in delusion. There's one thing to be a positive thinker. There's also another way of being able to see that life isn't all sunshine and roses at all. It's not going to be. If you're learning lessons, you're growing, and you're doing the work, you're going to have bad days. That's bound to happen. You're going to be sad, and let's hope it doesn't get to depression. If you're passionate about something, you're going to get angry, and let's hope it doesn't lead to rage. So happiness can lead to delusional thinking and not being able to grow, to expand, to learn. So the extreme of jealousy is obsession. So when you get to a point in your relationship when you are not trusting the other person, and when you are unsure of even what your actions are doing, because maybe you're just projecting. Maybe you are the one that are sending late night texts that probably wouldn't be a good idea if your partner found out. Maybe you're the one that is being a little too flirty at bars. So then you come to being in your relationship and you're projecting all over them that they're doing something that they shouldn't be doing. That's where it becomes a problem. When you're checking through your partner's phone or you're validating or checking up on them to see that they're telling you the truth, or you're stalking their Facebook account to see where they've been if they're telling you the truth. All of these things become obsessions. That's when jealousy becomes a problem. But to have jealousy in a relationship, I mean, I've had clients or I've talked to people that have been in marriages for an extended period of time and still feel jealous. To me personally, I find it a little bit endearing. I find it to be a little bit cute that for somebody to be in a relationship that long and to still want their partner's attention, and not give their energy and not give it to somebody else, like, it's endearing. And at the same time, obviously, it's a good thing to recognize and identify that it is an emotion. It's a fleeting emotion. So if you're not acting on it, you're not becoming obsessive, you're not questioning your partner, you're not doubting the years of trust that you two have built together, then it's a beautiful thing that you can allow it to pass and just recognize, like, wow, that's great. I still have these really deep feelings for my partner and with my partner. So that's where I think jealousy gets a bad rap. It's part of the ride. We're all going to feel it, but it's also not acting on it. It's also being able to manage and recognize that it is an emotion and that you can keep it under control, and that jealousy, a sensation of jealousy, isn't truth. Like, yes, it's true to you. You've had the experience, but it's not truth in the sense that, well, if you're jealous, then your partner must be doing something out of the agreement that the two of you have set up, or whatever it is. But jealousy, like anger or like sadness, is another emotion that you can learn to release and to let go of. That if you don't want to learn, or if you don't want to feel jealous, or you don't want to experience jealousy, then it's important to build and learn trust. Building and learning trust is the most important thing that you can do in any relationship. Most importantly, with the relationship with yourself. If you are not acting in integrity in the relationship that you have with yourself and in the relationship that you have with your family or your friends or your partner, all of that is going to start showing up as projections, where you are going to start blaming others for doing the things that you are doing. So when you are focusing on your relationship with yourself, your integrity, your own personal integrity, nobody's going to be questioning you, nobody's going to be checking up on you. You are the one that gets to define your own moral compass. And in doing so, you get to create a world that you want to create it by. If you are living in integrity and you are honoring every person and every conversation that you have, there becomes less judgment and there becomes more acceptance, because you're willing to see another person for who they truly are when you become honest and accepting with yourself. That we're not bad people here. There's not bad people. There's just people that are making poor decisions that most likely are harming themselves. Yes, other people get wrapped up into it, but if you're creating harm on another person, it's because you're acting out of pain. So, recognize that if you are acting jealous with your partner, that it's an okay conversation to have. That if your partner is acting jealous with you, know that it is an okay conversation to have. That if you are committed to the relationship and you are committed to the partnership, then jealousy is going to be present. And if you reassure and if you show and build up a track record that you are trustworthy, then that continues to create the bond that will decrease and diminish the amount of jealousy that is going on between the two of you. So, with that, I hope you find that this has been helpful in some way. If you know of somebody that is experiencing a lot of jealousy or untrustworthy behavior in their relationship, please do share this with them. And also know that if you're feeling jealous, you're getting an intuitive hit that something is going on, intuition being different than emotions. I have another video on that, but if you check in with your intuition and see if your partner is being true, if your partner is sticking to the agreements that the two of you have made together, if they are not, then that partner is not for you. That is not somebody that is meant to you. If you are going to create a bond with somebody on a deep, soulful, intrinsic level of growth and expansion, that it's important to trust. And if either one of you are acting out of trust with the other, then it's important to rebuild that if you two want to be together by being over communicative, or it's important to step out. Let yourself release, knowing that not everybody is meant to be together forever. that there are partners that come into our lives to teach us things, to show us how to love ourselves first. And beyond that, that is one of the greatest lessons that another person can share and teach you. And sometimes we have to learn it the hard way. I for sure have learned it the hard way, but it is by far the most valuable lesson I've ever experienced. So with that, please do like, share, and comment this video. I'd love to hear your thoughts and insights. If you're interested in doing a personal one-on-one reading with me, please email me at sf@samanthafaye.com or contact me through Facebook at Psychic Medium Samantha Faye. I do look forward to connecting with you soon, and remember, we are in this together. Ciao!